Probably let's skip this.
Okay, so we're gonna leave it to the imagination of the fans.
Something like this.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Metal Remains Backstage. This is Manuel. I'm at the Inferno Metal Festival in Oslo, Norway, and with me is Dmytro from 1914.
Hello to all.
Hi, Dmytro. How are you?
Fine, still alive.
Still alive. That's something very important these days, right?
Yeah, of course. If you're from Ukraine, it's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty messed up, I will say. We're going to talk about that. Of course, it's important the message of your band. But before that, we would like you to tell us a bit, now that you're on tour, what have you been listening to recently?
I hate music. Let's do it officially. I don't know. So we travel in completely silence.
Okay.
And it's fucking awesome, because I spent a few hours on the festival and I'm already with this type of head. But if without joking, I'm listening, hardcore punk, industrial music, noise music, martial music, dungeon synth music, and so on. I'm not a huge metal fan.
Not a huge metal fan, but developing some of the best that metal has to offer these days, in my opinion.
Probably, I cannot compare it with everything. We just play the music and that's all, and we don't give a fuck about we're not black metal, we're not death metal, we're not doom metal.
Not labels.
Just we're playing something, and that's all. And
yeah, you're delivering a message, and a very important one at that. Your music focuses on the history and tragedy of World War I. How does performing these songs feel today when war is again a reality in your country?
Man, I'm not a military man. I'm not a soldier. I'm not in the trenches. I'm in a 5-star hotel. Finished my gigs and go to the awesome room, drink some cola and go to sleep. And millions of my people can't do the same because of fucking war and because of fucking Russia. And I feel really a huge grief and, I feel sorry about it. But and you cannot just switch it off. You're traveling with this. We are now in Europe, but many of my friends in the trenches. Okay, I have it in my hand. So yes, I'm not in the trench because of I have a cancer, and I received my disability from the government, and that's why they did not conscript me. But hey, you cannot switch it off, We travel in, we spread the message, we grab all donation and all money, what we could earn, and bring it back to Ukraine and donate to our soldiers. For example, our guitar player Vitaly right now in the army, and we will bring everything what we could earn, we will bring as a donation to his regiment. But
that's very important.
Yes, it's important, but if you will compare, we are still having fun and playing the music, and my friends are in trenches. Can you compare it?
No, not at all. But you said it the best. I think grief is something you can't switch off.
Yes.
When a relative dies, when your pet, when pet dies, they are overwhelmed. And I'm sure that when a whole nation is suffering, it takes a toll on you, of course. Many people discover history through music. What do you hope listeners understand about war when they hear your songs in decades from today?
Stuck up your head from your ass, read some news, make some preparation, buy weapons, try to learn how to stop the blood flowing and everything, learn some medicine. It helps, because when you will be invaded or when you will be at war, how you will be react. So you will die or what? Prepare yourself, because your life and save your family safe depends only on you, not some police, on the government, or
not politicians.
Just prepare yourself. So that's why we try to spread the message, not only about the First World War, not only about war is hell, war is pain, war is mud. in general, everyone knows it. But in real life, they just skip at it. War is something like, from the Walt Disney movies. Something like, no,
Romanticized.
Yeah, we will never receive the same shit, never again. Come on, look at Ukraine. We have the same position on war as in time of the First World War. We have the same meat attack, the same as from the period of the First World War. Everything, and it's still goes on.
Yeah, I felt very powerful the message you spread in the stage earlier today in your show, because people they get too comfortable too quickly. We are in Europe, yes, we are close to the struggle, but we tend to forget, and I think it's important that you remind that nobody is safe, and that's the reality nowadays, right?
For example, every time when I check some news, some in Germany, mass shooting, or some guy attacked with a knife or everything, and they do not do nothing, they just dying.
Yeah,
no one shoot at this dickhead, no one.
Yeah.
They are just forget how to protect themselves. Mm-hmm. And they really rely on some policeman, obstructive policeman. So probably police will come and shoot this fucker. So, no, defend yourself. Mm-hmm. It's simple. It's your life.
Yes. And what does the support from the metal community toward this struggle mean to you? What have you seen so far?
I did not see any support in people, of course, buying our merch. But if we talk about for example, the spreading the messages and trying to explain to people like, hey, war is here. It's just a few 100 kilometers from you. Mm-hmm. They do not understand, and they do not show any support in it. They're just having fun, and we are some grumpy shit. Every time at our gigs, I'm feeling like Grinch. Mm-hmm. Because some bearded guy goes on the stage and says some shitty things, some sad things like, "Oh, war is here, prepare yourself." Fuck you, we want to drink a beer, having fun, and we don't need your speeches.
But I think that's the youngest people. I think more mature audiences know that for a fact. We have families, we are afraid for them, and of course we are solid in solidarity with Ukraine.
Yeah, actually, really, we have a huge support. If we talk about Norway, Sweden, and Denmark, of course, if we talk about the Baltic country and Finland, they support us hard as fuck. I mean, Ukraine, not 1914, but they support us really hard, and they send us a lot of vehicles and everything, a lot of weapons, and we really thankful for this, because they still remember what actually the Soviet Union is.
Yep.
And they still remember how shitty could be, the close connections with the Russian Empire. So that's why they are probably sending a lot of.
Yeah, they empathize.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's very serious stuff. People, educate yourselves. Make sure to don't believe whatever you are told. There's always two sides of the story, and sometimes the hardest part of it is the one of the people that are suffering the most. So it's important to share the message as well. You are coming to Spain on the 20th of April. You're playing at the Wurlitzer Ballroom, which is a very small venue that I like. It's very energetic to be there. What are you bringing to the stage in Spain?
Interesting question, because I don't know. Every time it depends. I do not plan for it, so we will be in Norway and I will spread the message like this, or we will enter Italy and I will spread. I don't know. It depends on the situation, on the crowd. You are going on the stage and you see the crowd and their reaction. And if you probably you consider that I do not say any hello, we're just in the beginning. Mm-hmm. We started singing 2 songs, and after this I'm just hello, we're 1914 from Ukraine, and I spread the message. I just receive those feedbacks from the crowd, and I understand what actually here and for today I will spread as a wording, as a messages, yeah, because I see the crowd, I see their reaction and how they react, and based on this I'm just okay with this crowd I will talk about this, or I will today talk about, because in the Baltic country I say a lot of things about, because they will understand it perfectly. In Poland they are our brothers, and I'm just sending a lot of hugs and thankful for, because they, in the very beginning of war, they just took all our kids, parents, old men, and everything. They some around 4 million of Ukrainians stay in Poland. So it depends every time. So I will see. I don't know what to, maybe we will go on a stage and everyone will stand like this, yeah, go fuck yourself, and I say bye. I don't know, we'll see.
It's also something important, what you receive from the audience. I'm sure people paying to see you, they won't react as like that for the most part, but I think it's very important to return the energy, as you mentioned, to the fans, so it's very nice.
Of course, I will try to explain the same simple things that I explain it every time when we traveling across the Europe, all those years, because I do not prepare some huge messages or change it every time. No, just the simple. You probably heard it. The simple, like fuck war, fuck imperialism, fuck Putin, and everything. Prepare, donate, support, and everything. Like simple messages. Yeah, they don't need the geek like some philosophical stuff or historical lessons. They don't need it. So probably I will bring it the same way to the Spain, and.
Very well. So there you have it, guys. Come and bring your energy to Dmytro. That will, of course, enjoy it. And now, before we finish this chat, can you share with us one of your favorite backstage stories?
I'm a huge fan of Gigi Allen.
Okay.
So mostly our backstage stories based on some shitty stuff. So
Those are the best, I think.
so probably let's keep this.
Okay, so we're gonna leave it to the imagination of the fans.
Something like this.
Okay, well, I hope we can meet up again in Madrid, and
You will be there?
yes, of course.
Awesome.
I'll see you over there. If you enjoyed this interview, please like it and share it with your friends. Make sure to buy and stream Viribus Unity, which is already out, to double support 1914, and don't miss their show whenever they go to your city near you. See you next time, but until then, stay metal.
Punk's not dead.